In a small row house neighborhood, every household knew their immediate neighbors. The houses were aligned in an unbroken row, their basements divided by a mere wall of thin bricks. Among them lived a woman named Eliza, who liked the solitude of her quaint little house. Yet, the thinnest of walls separated her from her neighbor, a man named Bernard. Bernard was an eccentric individual, often seen wandering about in the late hours of the night. His activities were obscure, and any attempt to understand his peculiarities was a subject best left untouched. Eliza's considerate nature led her to ignore the odd noises emanating from her basement wall. At first, she believed they were the sounds of a night owl or the typical creaks and groans of an old building. The nocturnal disturbances escalated over time. Bernard began pounding on the walls at odd hours, disrupting the peace of the night. Eliza, perplexed by these actions, tried to rationalize them as harmless eccentricities. However, her discomfort grew when she felt Bernard's eyes following her whenever she stepped out of her house. His gaze, fixated and intense, sent shivers down her spine, yet she put on a brave face, dismissing it as undue paranoia. The unsettling occurrences gradually drew the attention of the community, and whispers about Bernard became commonplace. Yet, it wasn't until Eliza abruptly stopped showing up at her neighborhood gatherings and coffee meets that genuine concern was raised. The once lively and sociable Eliza seemed to evaporate into the walls of her home, leaving her friends and neighbors puzzled and worried. Days turned into weeks, and the absence of Eliza could no longer be brushed aside. A fellow neighbor, a kind-hearted woman named Margaret, decided to check on Eliza. She knocked on Eliza's door, a sense of foreboding weighing her actions. When there was no response, she peered through the windows, but the drawn curtains revealed nothing. The neighborhood, once merely entertained by Bernard's peculiarities, was now gripped by an unshakable dread. The shared walls that had stood as a simple divide now held a new meaning, a boundary between safety and uncertainty. As they rallied together, the thick air of fear finally spurred them into action. It was time to acknowledge that what lay beyond the thin brick might be more than an eccentricity, but something sinister lurking close to home.